Lessons. Learn a little something. Take a lesson. Learn it all. Yo, this is Dorky Diggity Dave, and today we're talking about binary ignition and how you can go infinite on that, and we have some synergies here. And with Rogue, when entering binary ignition, she makes us unstoppable for 4 seconds, and you'll see how good that is in just a little bit. And we have Kamala Khan here, so she's going to increase the potency of all my Fury buffs by 10%. Unfortunately, we don't have Nick Fury. We tried to get him, didn't get him. It's all good, but he gives us an extra second per charge, which makes her nasty. Now, also in the synergies, I have Heimdall and I have Angela to give me that extra Fury at the beginning of the fight. Let's see how this goes. So the first thing I'm going to do here is activate that Heimdall and Angela synergy so I can get that Fury buff, and then it's off to the races. So we're going to concentrate on a few things. One, we're going to get to about 15 or more charges, and then we're going to launch the SP3 because that gives us 10 charges off the bat, taking us to that 25 charge maximum, which is going to get us right into binary ignition. We also get a power gain buff, which is going to get us to our SP2 that much faster. Now, once you're in binary ignition, the most important thing is landing heavy attacks because that's the thing that keeps charges going. Every time you land one, you get 3 charges. So we're going to try to get as many as we can. And the third thing is making sure we can get to that SP2, which under binary ignition has an extended stun range, which gives us chances to do, as you guessed it, heavy attacks. So now we have everything in place. As you can see, we have our power gain, we're in binary ignition, and I'm just tanking here an SP2. I'm going to go on in and I'm going to try to bait out a heavy attack or a parry so that I can use my heavy attack. Now here I land it, and check out how once I've done the heavy attack, I increase my charges by 3, and this is going to keep me in binary ignition, so I'm going to try to land as many of these as I can. Now, as you can see, I just landed an SP2 and got that 3.5 second stun, and I just launched off 2 heavy attacks, which increases my charges by 6. Now, try to keep your heavy attacks within close range, otherwise you're gonna whiff just like this. Now, as you can see here, I intercept that heavy with my heavy, I get that stun, and I'm gonna go right in with multiple heavies, and I'm gonna build up those charges. Now keep in mind, when using specials, you do expend charges. In the SP2's case, we're using 4 charges, so it's very important to keep those heavy attacks coming so that you can keep the binary ignition in place. From here, it's rinse and repeat. Enjoy the video. Now, the benefit of having Captain Marvel awakened is that she gets to activate that indestructible buff, so you can take a lot of damage as long as you keep an eye on when that procs. Now, one thing to keep in mind here is when you're doing the SP2, keep in mind that it is unblockable. So if you run into a situation where you're going to run out of charges because you're waiting too long, just launch it, get the stun, and launch those heavies. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have a Captain Marvel, I hope you can come and try this out. She doesn't need to be awakened in order to do this, just makes it a little bit easier. But if you liked the video, and I hope that you did, go ahead and click subscribe, click like, leave a comment, share it with your friends, share it with your mama. All that stuff helps me out, and remember, stay dorky, and I'll catch you on the flip. Learn a little something, take a lesson, learn it all.